Is the sun in IRL in LA? Nah, that's hard.
Yeah. Just saying to the chatters.
My ears still ringing from that flashback.
That blew up in our face. That was crazy.
Sick.
Like I felt it in my head. Like the impact of it.
Yo, this is my favorite part, when they block the highways and people can't go to work. Chat, that really gets the people on your side when they can't go to work and they're stuck in the traffic and you break their car. That's how they usually support your cause, when you break their fucking cars. Fuck yeah! Do that shit! I'm kidding, but that was a joke on that.
Arrest as many people as they can.
That was a joke on that. That was a joke on
At
that.
least like, get a couple links. They're fucking assholes.
Chat, he might just come and show me. Chat, is there a way? Is there like a YouTube that has like good POVs and shit? This is gonna get crazy.
That's Channel 5 dude.
Yeah.
In the
You can use iPrograms to humanize our essays and it will show us 0% I written.
Are they going to basically try to push them back up the ramp? Is that the idea?
Chat, this guy's gonna base at it. Chat, this sounds great, chat. A way to get me on your side if you shut up and you brought an American flag like her.
XQTIYU 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 XQTIYU.
No?
XQCL. Aga.
Interesting. Chat, technically, is this legal or not?
Wow. That's a significant sized crowd there they're facing. And then there's people.
So why don't they just drop a massive net over the whole highway and arrest everybody?
All those people up above, look at, they're surrounded by protesters above them. I'm guessing it's a scary situation for the police. Look at all the protesters above them.
Well, if you're here, it's illegal, so why don't they just put a net up? How is that peaceful? They're vandalizing them.
Now what's happening? But did somebody get hit? What's going on back there? What's happening back there? What's happening behind there? Did they arrest them? Maybe they arrested somebody. Did they arrest somebody? Did they arrest somebody? Is that what happened? Maybe they arrested somebody. I didn't see.
This guy's got bad POV, okay?
There's people throwing stuff down. Chaotic.
This guy's got too many POVs, actually. Chat, what are the explosions? What did they do?
Oh, look at that person on the right. The guy with the right seems to be saying he's gonna he's sort of looking like he's gonna fire up, like we're on the ramp or something or above.
Why is it always California?
See that guy on the right back there, with the whatever non-lethal weapon? He's looking up there. He's eyeing it. Now he's out of frame. Is he in this shot? No, I can't see him in that shot either.
Very interesting. Well, there's something pops up. Well, I'll watch the soccer finals or whatever.
Surely the
In custody?
Oh, they're getting arrested. Oh well.
xQcl.
Where's Azan? I don't see him. He's not arrested, dumbass. He's on the high ground though. He's on the high ground.
Here's the guy that got injured in the protest. He got shot in the leg right here. I got shot too. Whoa. Got shot right here.
Hey man, quick question. How are they able to do this if they have work tomorrow?
That's crazy.
Ooh, I mean it's LA. None of them have work tomorrow.
I'm in LA for
I don't even think that there's work that happens in
what is it?
in LA.
Isaiah's Ace. Sorry.
Yeah, bro, you gotta get a better
dash A7I4.
Not a lot of work gets done in there, man. I don't know if you've seen the offices over there. It's kind of crazy.
All right, thank you.
Chat, anybody has a chat? Does anybody have a live footage of an office in LA? Chat, I know there's one the other day I saw. Anybody's got one, chat?
That's why when they hit you with the rubber bullets, if they hit you in the fucking head, like they'll take out your eye. And people's eyes have been taken out. Like I think they.
Oh, I think I got it.
If I'm not mistaken, in like 2020 in the BLM protest. It just
Nope, not that one.
fucked up. And of course, no repercussions, no accountability for the police. They get to do whatever the fuck they want.
Chat, anybody got it?
It's bullshit.
Why is this dumbass wearing a mask? People know who he is, especially when he's streaming.
Yeah. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, you keep linking me to the. I'm not. There's too many POVs. Like I cannot watch this. Like, dude. Like, brother. There's 16 POVs. It's all the same fucking thing. OMG, bruh.
Wow, so
Chat, what is that? Chat is live footage of their office.
Hello,
by the way.
Felix.
I'm not kidding. Live footage.
Documentary. This is
Oh my god, bro. Fuck, man, you fucked me. Chat, you fucked me. It's a wrong video. It's a wrong meme. I can't believe you did that.
Rolled out here in the streets, you know, for protesting for, I don't know, making anime titties larger or some shit.
I had a good joke lined up, but chat linked the wrong video, so I mean, what can I do?
Something that I'm also on board with, by the way.
It says China.
this. It's supposed to be a press conference soon with the mayor.
Fuck Ice-T. Who the fuck is Ice-T? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. What the fuck are they typing? I can't even see.
I need just one.
Abolish ICE.
I'm gonna. Well, a second.
Bro, it's a fucking law enforcement body.
Disappear
Like, what?
for 1 minute.
Oh, it's not law enforcement. Oh, what is it? Is it vigilante? What is ICE? Immigration and Customs Enforcement is a federal law enforcement agency with the Department of Homeland Security. Okay, so it's a law enforcement body, is what I said. This guy actually almost got me with his rage bait, low-key. Very interesting. Well, this is old, no? What is this? Bro. This is some old shit. These are American. Oh my fucking god. Jeez, man. I was about to say, like, these American flag, like this would never be like that. This is so stupid. Oopsie. Jan 6. Jesus. I mean, I got that off the rip. It's some old shit. I mean, I'm not stupid.
Scene still a lot of people up there next to the freeway.
Jesus, man. I really fail to understand what having the flag of another country really provides to the optics of
I have another shot
this
here.
demonstration.
Look at this. Look at this. They are still pushing people back up that ramp, or trying to push them up the ramp.
Representation.
Oh, the mayor's press conference is coming.
Is that really
up.
what you want?
Hold on a second. I have the mayor's press conference to show you. Hold on a second.
Interesting.
Mayor's press conference coming up.
It could be a little bit of a subliminal kind of message of, you know, like it's a protest that I don't think is like illegal at this point, but because they're blocking the road and shit like that. I'm just saying. And then you're putting your flag up like this is what we do type
right
thing.
there.
It's kind of what that's kind of the optics of it, in my opinion.
There it is.
I could see how that it's not great. I'm not saying that's what I think. I'm just saying that's the optics. It's a message that it sends.
Hello,
that
my
looks.
Hold
My
on
ball.
a second. Hold on.
My
Look at
heart,
this.
my
I'll keep
love,
an eye on the press conference.
my bay,
I'm going to take it off.
my
for now.
twin, my chargy, my sugar plum.
It's about to start. I guess.
Okay, I've finished. I have work early actually, so can you go home now? Thanks.
I'm not grifting. I've had this take since fucking ever.
We're waiting for the mayor, and there's some scuffling going on. There's some scuffling going on the left.
I think
there.
one way or another. I think interfering with official law enforcement bodies has never really shown to be productive. It escalates, and I think we're seeing a lot of
Quick thank you.
a lot of
Hold on,
counter escalation.
She's speaking.
People should exercise their right to protest. That's their First Amendment right. But people should also exercise that right peacefully. We do not want to play into the administration's hands. We're working with officials. We're organizing resources. But what we're seeing in Los Angeles is chaos that is provoked by the administration. When you raid Home Depot and workplaces, when you tear parents and children apart, and when you run...
Damn, what a flip this lady. My gosh, 180 that. Dude, she fucking 180 that. Oh, man.
It's a dangerous escalation, but we need to be real about this. This is about another agenda. It's not about public safety. There's clearly no plan, and there is clearly no policy. I want the people of Los Angeles to know that we stand with all Angelenos, no matter where you were born. The First Amendment right gives you the ability
Stop stalling and get to the runs, buddy. No one cares about her political
But it does not give you the right
dates.
to be violent, to create chaos, or to vandalize
xQc,
property.
God Gamer of the
And
world,
that will not be
the most
tolerated.
handsome streamer.
So I call on all Angelenos to continue expressing your right, your anger, your outrage, but to do it peacefully. And I just have to say that all of you were there Friday. Everybody knows what happened Friday. A workplace, several workplaces were targeted and raids took place. Now, in the beginning, the administration said they were just looking for dangerous felons, violent people. It's hard to say that that's what they found at a workplace or in a Home Depot parking lot.
It's hard to say, but does she know though?
It terrifies people. It sends a sense of fear and chaos in our city, And you well remember a few years ago.
they don't know what the extent of the investigation that they've done previously. She's just taking a wild guess.
To go to work. This
Bro,
impacts all
delegitimifying
You can't terrify
another legal body, another fucking law enforcement branch of the law enforcement is ridiculous. That's awful.
Think about a father that went into a
I don't know either.
And now his family
But she doesn't know either.
Where he
I'm not
is.
making a take, she's making a take.
The detainees
What?
have not been allowed to speak to legal counsel. That is a marked departure from what has happened in the past. When you think of a mother that might be working
she
in a
said she didn't
household,
know.
taking care of children on another side of town, that impacts that family as well as her family. And so this is something that I think should not be happening.
Am I discussing it?
And
How am I
join with the
discussing it?
governor
She
in
doesn't
appealing to
know.
the administration to rescind the order to federalize the National Guard and allow the National Guard to come back under the control of the governor. So with that, we can open it up.
Neither do
for
I. I understand, but I'm not
Yes.
the one making statements though.
We're gonna start with Lolita and then we'll go to Chase.
Mayor,
When you're the one that makes a statement, the burden of proof is on you. She has no idea what the raid if it was about, what it was concluding, what they got out of it. She has no idea.
Being here to be able to
She doesn't know.
and maybe stop them before they yell the one on that freeway.
She just said it.
Well, I think
She
that
just said she doesn't know.
They were overrun, but what is happening now is that the freeway is cleared. The California Highway Patrol, as you know, is in charge of
She
the freeways.
just said she
they
doesn't
have
know,
moved
brother
all the
man.
Protesters back. They still might be there, but they are beginning to be dispersed. But LAPD is on the perimeter, so LAP is actively involved. You know that there were hundreds of protesters on the freeway and thousands of protesters off the freeway.
If there's an investigation
so there is a joint,
ongoing
collaboration going
on my
the
neighbor's
CIP,
house
the LAPD,
about fraud or some
and frankly,
shit,
the National
and they
Guard.
raid the
But
place,
you also know that the
I'm not gonna
National
go,
Guard is
yo, we don't do that.
federal
Get in people's
property.
homes like that.
So there is a
We
National
don't raid
Guard,
homes like that, motherfucker. We don't do that shit.
In Westwood,
Like,
at the
I know what they got, I don't know, but like, we don't do that shit. Like,
Mayor Bass, is this, have you
okay.
reached out to
Well, I mean,
the federal-
I don't know what they're there for. I don't know what they're getting out of it. So,
With the media here, have you tried to reach out
No,
to
my
them?
disappointment is
play out?
I've been talking to
I'm not gonna arrange
the federal government
like
for days.
the whole
I
neighborhood
was
to fucking
hoping
defend this
to
guy's
prevent
house. Like,
this situation from
What the fuck
happening.
are we talking
I
about
was
here?
trying to encourage the administration that if they deployed the National Guard in Los Angeles, it would create a sense of chaos. It's the last thing our city needs. Our city is still trying to recover from the wildfires. And you just think about how so many people were impacted by that. And that's an example of where the administration was helpful. And to go from that situation to where we are now is just really tragic. And I think it's so unfortunate. It's the last thing Los Angeles needs.
When you say
so what should they do then? The thing.
to President Trump?
No, I did not reach out to President Trump directly. I spoke to his chief of staff. I talked to Tom Holman. I talked to the U.S. Attorney. So I've talked to several members of the administration.
Yeah, I know you've been watching these protests. First off, what do you see when you're watching this? And I know that you've mentioned being worried
Yo,
about the safety.
I don't give a shit what you're saying. Okay.
Worried about members of law enforcement in the middle of this?
Well, I'm worried about everybody. I'm worried about
Brother,
members of law
brother.
enforcement. I'm worried about the safety of the people
If
who are
somebody
peacefully
isn't illegal
protesting.
and they're
I'm
doing
worried
wild
about the
shit,
businesses
they're
that
making
might get
all the legals
vandalized.
look bad.
I'm worried about the
Like,
vandalism
it makes
that
everybody
took
look
place
bad.
around the
It makes
federal
it's just dumb.
all of that.
It,
We
like,
do not need to see our
it's just
city
I don't know how
turn
people don't understand this.
And the idea that the federal government that should be assisting us is a contributing factor, I think is very tragic.
That's not
When
what I
see
say. It's how
protesters,
things are
I know that
perceived
so
to
many
be.
people are affected by this. Their families are affected by this. People are
Like-
terrified.
How do you think that vandalism...
Imagine how you would feel if you applied legitimately.
Well, I mean,
you went through a whole
I-
process
first
that
of
took
all,
years
I think
for you to come here and,
protests
and,
need to
and have a
be
future for yourself. To have
And
everything
anytime
delegitimized
into
because of some
violence,
fucking
that is a
morons
problem
that are
and
fucking
it
on the highway
absolutely
being a bunch of
messes
fucking
with the
cucklords.
overall message.
I'd be fucking molding.
Yeah, hi Mayor. George with Reuters. My question is, can you share a little bit about the conversations you've had with the governor and how long you expect for the National Guard to actually be in Los Angeles?
You know what?
Well, while things being on the highway is something
because
wild.
We're hearing all
If
of
you are on the
sorts of
highway at
information.
any given
We're
point
hearing
and you're
that-
standing
that the raids
up
could continue
and you're
and
not part of an
that
accident or something like that,
everyone
on
is
that,
going to be
you're a
here.
fucking
So it's
loser.
uncertain. But
You
that's
are a
exactly the
fucking
problem.
loser.
Because we don't
If
need
you're
them to
blocking
see
the
us
highway
go
on
sleep
foot
tonight. and wake up in
You
the
need
morning
to
and find
fucking
out
get
about
off the
people running
highway
through Home Depot,
and get the
parking
fuck
lots
to
being
work.
chased by ICE officers, or people going to
Go
work,
home,
or
you
children
fat
at school.
fucking slob
so we don't
cuck.
need any of that in our city right now. Our city's trying to heal. Our city is trying to rebuild. Our city does not need to be torn apart with a provocative measure.
Oh my god. This lady fails to understand. Bro, this lady is insane. Bro, this is the ping pong theory, where you throw a fucking thing out there and you get mad when somebody throws something back at you. Lady,
If people get violent,
they
if
are
people
in the
break
fucking
law,
street
they
on the
will be
highway
subject to
blocking the
arrest.
motherfucking traffic, you fucking buster.
So peaceful protest
Oh
is what
my
it is.
dog
Peaceful
shit,
protest
fucking LA
is
brain
part
rot,
of
black
our
mold
American
dog
dream.
shit. Bro, LA has fallen. Everything has fallen. The West has fallen, brother. We are watching brain rot in 4,000K.
How lowering the temperature, at least till things cool off locally, if they want to continue, or are they just doing it regardless of how everyone else do?
Like, go get a mocha latte, lady, on the fucking, over there. Stop taking pictures of the fucking, like, riots. Go to Starbucks. Go to work. I don't know. Create value for society.
It appears that the LAPD is cooperating with ICE in this operation outside the Metropolitan Detention Center. They moved in, there was a peaceful protest.
Cheddar's what? Cheddar said there's no traffic. Well, I mean, there isn't anymore because everybody fucking gave up on it.
Flashbang and less than lethal munitions. Comment on that, because
Sure.
the LAPD is not supposed to be cooperating with ICE.
Sure. Well, first of all, I'm not sure that LAPD was involved with the flashbangs. But anyway, let me just say that what happened there is that when one branch of law enforcement says they need help, another branch of law enforcement is going to respond and is obligated to respond.
Okay.
And so the minute that protest left the federal building, then that's when LAPD were involved. So the cooperation that you're referring to, I believe, is the cooperation around coordinating with ICE in terms of raiding workplaces or arresting
Oh, that's what. Oh, thank you. That really clears it up. I like that.
I have no exact timeline. I cannot tell you that.
Dude, the
That's
180s
what
are
we're
crazy.
talking about. We do not know. I have heard a variety of days and weeks. I
love that you guys say
this is
MAGA
different.
grift.
The
When
last
I
thing
have
the
had the
city
same
needs
thing about
is civil
immigration
unrest.
for like
The
5
last thing the
years.
city needs is
Every
civil
year
unrest.
I have the same take and you get mad at it, but the response you have, it gets worse. It has been the same take. Guys, go back into the pods. Go back, I think it's a year and a half ago when it was something about immigration. I had the exact same take. That Asmongold was still offline at the time.
Specific orders that are being given by the
You're funny.
chief or the other commanding officers.
Somebody will you be speaking then to?
When your argument and your
I'm gonna
point
speak in the next few minutes.
is zero,
I'm leaving from here.
always attack the person based on whatever shit you think. Chad is just saying right wing, MAGA target, or whatever, because it's a
Right,
label
right.
that's
Well, you know, I
that's
think
bad
the
or whatever,
thing
or
is
destructive, or whatever.
because
But there's no
our
good
city
arguments against what I
has
said.
always
You have
had a
no
very robust
point or
immigrant
argument.
rights movement and
So, I
infrastructure
mean,
and institutions
it's
that
all
have been
good.
around for several decades. There is a history of having peaceful protests here. Now, you know, like any crowd, if we're talking about after an athletic event, everybody celebrates. There's always a handful of people that tend to be at the end and tend to hang around and might get into mischief and violence. But that's not the people who are putting on the protests. I tell you that to say that when those protests have been organized,
There's nothing that they could
they've been
do.
organized in a proper way. The problem is what happens at the end, and that's one thing that is difficult with crowd control, whether it is a political protest or whether it is a football game.
Yo, if you're peacefully protesting and you're repping your country, whatever the fuck, I don't give a shit, and you're out there and you're being peaceful and you're sidewalk and you're chilling and you have your flag up, whatever, dude, all power to you. I respect that a lot. I think protest is good, showing whatever, all that is good, right? When somebody's doing vandalism and there's a fire or something like that, and you're cheering with your flag up like that, you are actively, you are acknowledging and you're validating those efforts. You are standing by, doing nothing to police your own people. You are not policing your own protests. Therefore, you are a bad actor. Everybody turns to a bad actor. If you're in a protest, some guy's looting, some guy's vandalizing, you are, and you're not policing your people. Aye, GG. I have no respect for you. Zero. I don't give a fuck. Your whole thing, your whole cause, I'm not even listening anymore. I stopped listening.
Quickly, Mayor, you're talking about peaceful protests. We're hearing hearing the noises outside as this crowd is getting closer and presumably more violent as they're coming up through the streets here. I know it's nice to talk about peaceful protests.
That's not peaceful. What was
when you're in the
happening is
street
not peaceful
and
for
some
people
guy
to
let's say
have
yells at a
violence. It's not
girl
peaceful
and he
for
hits or
people to
whatever,
throw rocks or bombs.
everybody
It's not peaceful.
from left field jumps out of the workplace and goes to help the lady and they stop the guy. They stop it, whatever. But when they're on the street, and they're being peaceful, and some guy doing some lewdness or vandalism, guys, we can't do anything. These bad actors, guys, what can we do about this? I can't believe it, guys. Oh wow, they're causing a fire. Oh, unlucky. Woo! Like, dude, fuck off. Like, actually, fuck off. It's just that's insane. Like you've fallen off of your brain has left your cranium.
If you are going to entertain violence, if you are going to try to take over a freeway, then you are going to suffer the consequences of doing that. I don't think that LAPD, the sheriff, and
if you don't
certainly
agree
not
with an
myself,
act,
are not shying
so he's doing
away
something really
from
bad.
statements like that.
You absolutely can police your own people.
I'm sorry?
They want to get the win out of something being done,
Well,
but they don't want
what I
to. They want to get the
meant
loss
is that the
when the
Bishop
thing
of
comes
the
back to them.
National Guard
They don't want to take. They don't take the loss.
Federal property and the federal
a fire,
which is why
a boom.
see them there.
Yeah. Well, wait. You guys are escalating. No. It's the bad actors. It's the guys. They were doing that. Oh my God. Not the fire. They were doing that. Please stop it. Stop escalating. Dude, holy fucking LA libtard brain. Libtard LA brain.
And they go to work.
You've taken the pure soy pill from LA, conducted in a San Francisco tweak lab when they were making the fent. You took that. Now you spewing dogs in the chat. Holy fucking SF brain. I can't.
Asian countries and from all over the world, and we embrace all Angelenos. It doesn't matter where you came from or when you got here. But the most important thing right now is that our city be peaceful. And so protests and expressing your, fears, your beliefs is appropriate to do, but it is just not appropriate for there to be violence, and I don't want people to fall into.
So what if somebody was to come in front of the camera and start yelling about the price of Lego blocks and just yelling over?
Thank you very much.
And he's protesting, he's chilling. He wants to voice his concern about the price of the Lego blocks.
We're gonna go back. Let's go back to the protest.
He's chill. He's being peaceful though. He's being peaceful. Don't stop him.
And then put the
no, hold on. No, you can't do that. Why not? Why not? You're in the middle of a fucking street, my brother. You're in the middle of the highway, my brother. That is not a peaceful protest. It's an illegal display, mother dumb fuck. Brother, a road is how people get to places and be productive. It's how they get to their fucking job and do their shit. If you don't have access to the road because you're being a fucking bitch ass, okay? You're interfering. You're not doing anything illegal.
Oh, there's a fire. Hold on, there's a fire. There's a fire going on. Look at this. Look at this Waymo cars. Look at this. There's a car on fire.
Guys, what is that? A fire? No. Guys, who did this? Please. Can we get some more flags up? Can we get some more Instagram posts? Can we yell about this and go, woo! Guys, please.
It looks like a couple Waymo cars, right?
Look at that. He's gonna hurt me.
Are those driverless taxis?
It's a peaceful fire, guys. We call this it's the peaceful flame. We love this.
That's what this looks like. Those look like Waymo cars.
Can we get one more peaceful Molotov, please? One more peaceful Molotov, please.
Several Waymo cars vandalized and one on fire. It looks like.
Why the Waymo cars though? What did they do? Hey, ice slap. Bro, they're saying fuck ice on it. Like that,
wow.
Bro, that's insane. Bro, if you do this shit to my if I'm owning this company, you do this shit to my fucking cars, no, brother, I'm investing the amount that they're replacing. I'm investing into ice. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck what they do. If they were my cars and you put this shit, I'm funding this shit. I'm investing to the legal body. Are you fucking kidding me? I'd be fucking schmolding. Like, how is that good for anybody?
Look at that. Wow. Unbelievable. Where is that? I don't know what street that is on. I don't know what street that is on. If I can find out, I'll let you know. We have a car on fire. Driverless taxi, it looks like, on fire. If I'm right, the one in the back.
Yeah, but why though?
Something else might be on fire. It looks
Why
like
the taxis
rear
though?
Car is on fire. But again, these are self-driving. Yeah, self-driving taxis, as one of our viewers said. That one has been destroyed. 3 of them. You're seeing 3 of these self-driving taxis destroyed. It looks like. Well, certainly vandalized. They're vandalizing this one now.
Guys, there's nothing to be done here. You cannot talk or yell or do whatever. People just stop vandalizing. There's nothing you can do about it. Look, what could anybody do about this? What you can do is laugh, show a flag, and maybe yell and cheer them on, right? That's gonna be good. Look, a picture that'll help. Like, if you're there for a certain movement or a certain viewpoint, if you're there to do a protest, whatever, right? And you actually cared about the message, you would hate somebody doing this. That's the main problem. People don't understand what it is. People protest. They show up because it's funny, because it's the next cool thing on the internet. They don't understand what a protest is. It's a message. It's a symbol. When you're doing this, it tarnishes the very point you're doing. You're dumb. You're brain dead. Oh man. It's not inevitable. I refuse to believe that. It's not inevitable. That is the defeatist. That is what I call, it's cash in mentality. Literally. It's when you do, we don't take any accountability for anything bad, but we'll take the win if it goes good for us though. Fuck that. Loser shit. Yo, dude, to be a responsible adult, okay, no, we don't talk about this shit. We care about this. Police your own squad. Unless you're just a bunch of fucking degens, fucking dumbass Instagram addicts, fucking dopamine Twitter brain Andy, or doing anything for clout, and you have no idea what the fuck you're even doing there. 9% of these guys don't even know what ICE is. Defending clankers, he says, defending clankers being burned. Empire Grift, Imperial Palpatine.
US Northern Command.
Wow.
US Northern Command says approximately 500 Marines from 29 Palms, California are prepared to deploy should they be necessary. Should they be necessary.
Yo, to the police, listen, I've been thinking about this for years. I have a strategy. You take a massive net from one skyscraper to the other, and at once you drop the net down. It catches everybody on the highway. Arrest all of them. Boom, done. Done. That's it, done. You net them. You net them. You know everybody's there, they should be there. They're committing a crime, you're not supposed to be doing that. Net them. What about it?
One of these vehicles ran out of fuel, thankfully, before that one could ignite, and now hiding their identity. But again, this is something, it's a volatile situation. I don't know if police are able to move in to this scene and try and calm things down, get these folks out. The fire department at some point is going to have to be called in to put this car out, and now a major conflagration in this car. We saw in Compton yesterday when
Yes.
that car was
Yes,
lit
they
on
did.
fire in the middle of the intersection. The firefighters.
I have never
had to come in
seen
and had to be
somebody
protected
doing something
by
bad in a
police.
protest
You know, you have a line
being
of officers
negatively impacted by another protester ever.
And,
I've never seen it before. Only the opponents or always the other side. I never see. Guys, I'm just saying. I'm not for violence. I'm just saying. There's active violence when it comes from one side to the other. Always. It was all with the school ones or whatever the fuck. Right? But I've never seen ever a bad interaction or violent on one side to self-police. Never seen it before.
And as we wait again, we're hoping to talk to Tim Caputo, who just questioned the mayor of Los Angeles directly.
Are the opponents.
Some very pointed.
If you do this, you are the opponent of this protest. Literally.
It sounds at times that the mayor
because you bring the police, you escalate.
All the chaos that is
so how are you not the opponents if you make the police quadruple their efforts? If there's 10 police, you do a fire, they have 100. It's not plus 90 police. It's this guy summoned 90 police. That's the problem.
The violence are not
so stop the guy.
Officials, so they are to blame as well. So, you know, it sounds like she's having it both ways.
I can't believe it.
On that car, because we're starting to see some explosions emerge from that. You see the fuel now on the street now burning on the surface.
Not thinking it will explode.
Yeah.
If that shit explodes, like it will not.
Chat, why is he wearing a scarf?
I wonder what kind of protection the Waymo's got.
Yeah, we should probably. Never mind. Actually, that's probably get away
I
from
do
this
want
car.
to see it though. You know what I mean? Oh, fire department. I wonder how they torched it.
My opinion, it shows intention to show up with a mask. Because you know you'd be part of some unlawful display and then they're gonna throw some shit. I'm just saying, if you're in a place that you're legally okay to be in and not doing something dumb, you don't need to wear a mask. Am I wearing a mask right now? I'm not wearing a mask.
Like, I mean, these guys did this.
I'm not wearing a mask right now. I don't have to.
You don't know that.
Because I don't think I'm easy to throw if I could tear gas in this bitch. I mean, I hope not.
Like, behind me are people who are graciously trying to free someone that's stuck inside of a Waymo. Very clearly, in a lawful action. It's crazy that even the
See,
cops don't fucking
I heard that tonight. He said it's fuck that car. I heard that.
Sad state of affairs.
I can hear that. Wow, guys, so much. Guys, nothing we can do, guys. There's nothing we can do. Yo, even just the social impact. Imagine just saying it. Yo, are you fucking dumb? Instead of saying fuck that car, you say fuck this guy doing this. There's a good chance if people were like, "This, you're a bum," he would stop doing it. He's being validated to do it. He's being validated to do this shit, and he keeps doing it. These are like the most basic social things that you learn as you grow up, and as soon as you show up to a protest, out the window, because human is dumb.
What's up?
I used to be like a fucking conservative weirdo when I was in middle school. I thought the 9/11 bit, the thing was really funny. I started watching you, and I'm here now. I'm genuinely a huge fan. Like, thank you. I'm here because of you.
Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, you guys are fucking awesome.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Be safe.
The 9/11 bit was funny. Yo. And then people say that like, what people say has no impact. That's crazy.
So this is what we are seeing here. This is the scene in downtown.
That is actually crazy.
These protests, they
Haha, thousands fucking died in some fucking like terrorist fucking plane hijack plot. That was a funny bit, dude. Go on, dude. What a fucking loser.
Yeah, it's been going.
What a fucking moron cuck, man. Get a fucking employment, cuckwad.
Two large demonstrations converged into one. Governor Newsom responding to the president today with a number of posts to social media, and some.
It's a liability to have that at your company. Imagine you have a workplace or a company, and he said works for you, and he says, haha, on live on air. Guys, that was a funny 9/11 bit, haha. Like, fuck that shit. I'm not hiring this guy. I'm firing this guy.
And provoking violence, creating mass chaos, militarizing cities, arresting opponents. These are the acts of a dictator, not a president. the governor, also writing officially to the Trump administration, he said, to rescind their unlawful deployment of troops in Los Angeles County and return them to my command. This is the governor posting to
You're
Twitter.
laughing about his
He writes,
Palestinian
"We didn't have a
scarf.
problem
Bro,
until
what?
Trump got involved. This is a
The
serious
Palestinian
breach of
scarf?
state
Who's?
sovereignty."
Who?
Fucking bullshit.
Who? Oh, bro, you're libtard. But you took the pill as well, GG.
Obviously, the big
It's over.
narrative that we're going to see tomorrow is like people saying that everyone's coming here to do just this. And when there's unrest and when there's unjust institutions, stuff like this is going to happen.
Yeah.
But how would you kind of quell the fears of people?
How was I supposed to know what is written on this scarf?
Second thoughts.
I can't tell.
Property damage at the end of the day. I look, we're right here. We're not doing anything, and I don't feel like I'm under threat. I'll tell you when I feel like I'm under threat. When the fucking cops are tear gassing us, when we're on the side of the road, even when we're
It's
not.
the
even
pattern. I don't see it.
Property damage at the end of the day is only consequential because it hurts humans, right? It hurts. It hurts people's profit margins and therefore potentially their bottom line and therefore their livelihoods. But a lot of people worry about property damage for the sake of property damage in themselves. It's to say like this is all great, but but at the end of the day, it's not like a terrifying situation at all. Seeing it on television obviously feels a lot different than just like being right here. When you're right here, you realize.
Yo, in the bottom of my heart, I'm telling you, he doesn't believe in what he's saying. I'm sorry. I refuse to. If he is, I don't know what to say. I feel bad. This is just, it's just sad, really. I don't know.
Migrants are criminals, rapists, and then going after children and women and.
What do you think he would post on Twitter? What do you think he would say on stream if he came back to his Porsche on fire? Let's say he came to this in his car and it was on fire, right? And we're gonna interview him. Hey man, how do you feel about that? Not terrifying, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, it's peaceful. People are being chill. It's the bottom line. It's the profit margins, guys. Livelihood. It's whatever, guys. It's part of it. Nah, no shot. Absolutely zero,
Contract, right?
zero shot. Because it's somebody else. We don't give a fuck. It's not me. I don't care. I don't care. Like, fuck off. What a brain dead shit mentality, dude.
They're gonna protect citizens. Thanks for being here. Oh, thank you. And when that
It's awful.
apart, when that
I don't know what to tell you.
contract falls apart, people are understandably disturbed.
Even if it's a company, it doesn't matter if it's not your car. It is somebody's car. That's all that matters.
20 minutes, probably.
It was in the
You
trunk.
see a wallet on the ground. It's not yours. Why does it feel good to give it back to them? Because it's somebody's wallet. It feels good to give it to them. If you felt like that about it, then throw it in the garbage bin. Then throw it in the fucking bin then. But people don't do that.
I don't know if we can.
So why do we lose all of our sense of empathy when it's somebody else's shit?
But again, this situation has devolved into chaos. When we have seen quite a bit of it this weekend play out in Los Angeles.
Awful.
You start to see the smoke rising in this wide shot. It's a disturbing sight to see a fire burning like this in the midst of a crowd making their way through Los Angeles. Again, we just heard.
I can't stress enough. I'm telling you, just because of how people are in general, when you're doing this, you're not defunding, you're not destroying like the opponent, but you are funding your opponents. Literally, you're not defunding.
Beneath the car.
You are funding the opponents. Literally.
The fire reaches down there.
Oh man.
It is very difficult to put these fires out. I think I remember a crash on a bridge recently where there was some kind of fuel or a vehicle that could not be put out, and they encased it and basically just dragged it off of the bridge. But here we have.
Look, the thing pictures of this guy, he's posing for the camera. Like, guys, there's nothing we can do, guys. What can we do to stop this from happening? We're not gonna be a vigilante like Batman. We're not gonna stop him. Like, we're not gonna be violent. We're gonna say, yo, dude, take a flick, take a picture, bro.
They're breathing in all of the toxic gases. Again, we talked about carbon monoxide, hydrogen fluoride. Those aren't things that you should be breathing in, and they are just feet away from that car that exploded. And it makes you think, is that the plan for the second Waymo? I believe there's three or five Waymos, five Waymos. And it's just a terrifying thought to think that they want to light all five Waymos on fire. And looking at this crowd. You can see a few different flags within that crowd, and they continue to move. I believe this is Temple Street. Did we say this is Temple Street? I think
this is happening on Los Angeles, just across the 101. Once the California Highway Patrol came in to clear the 101 freeway, the crowds kind of have scattered all across downtown Los Angeles.
Dude, I don't get mad at Hassan because his takes are his views, but seeing him say that is crazy.
And we're going to see this play out here on both
I
ends.
don't think he believes in that. That's nuts.
Waymo cars.
Bro was off the rails entirely.
Still burning here.
And this is the group in Chinatown. Now we have a few different scenes. So this
today's remain peaceful. Commend all those who says their First Amendment rights of responsibility. While today's amendments conclude without incident, the LAPD remains fully prepared to respond swiftly.
Because this is still a very large crowd. I mean, I've barely seen any improvement in the last
3 a.m.
hours. So it looks like these protesters, they are not going anywhere, and it seems like this protest.
Also, this is LA. Like, even if something is not peaceful, they would never admit anything. Like LA will they will 180 on everything possible at all times. Like, you're never gonna get any sort of accountability out of anything. What is this guy doing? Is he mining? Antifa is using a hammer. Who the fuck is that? Oh, apparently it's a skilled archaeologist looking for fossil remains of possible, what's it called? Insects. Dude! It's a skilled archaeologist, dude. Okay, I respect that. He's looking for the final. I'm not going to say. It's not funny. I'm not saying it. Gee whiz. No. Stop it, chat. Very nice, guys. Take the phone out, guys. Make sure you post with the hashtag and change your picture to the correct picture, whatever color it is, I don't know. And make sure to change your name to the slogan. Because your 2 follower bots, they will be clanking to the chant of your movement, brother. Please post, be brave. Like, I swear to like these LA tards, like if there's a battery in this shit and it blew up and it hurt somebody, they like try to sue the company, like for they make their cars unsafe or something like that. Like it's crazy backwards. I don't even know. Play some games. You want to see some games? I got you, bro. Something exploded me? Yeah, it's about to explode me. It's a car, brother. I'd rather KMS than listen to an xQc take. Okay, all good, no problem. Don't worry, guys. That was guys. What you heard is the sound of a peaceful demonstration. The more peaceful something is, the louder it is. Don't be scared. It's warm love being spread around the movement. Breaking news on the other guy. This guy? Is that Lochner? Is that him?
North Los Angeles Street in our. Oh yeah, this is only a block or two away from where all the stuff is.
Who is looking? I know what it is.
I think I geolocated it here. Yeah, Los Angeles Street and Arcadia Street. It's right next to the 101. It's close to Alameda Boulevard, Alameda Street. So this is quite.
Alameda, a little bit like Alameda Research Chat? Sus a little bit. Alameda Research Chat.
Seems like they're still tear gassing and rubber bulleting people.
Sam Bankman-Fried. Yo.
Let someone who is
FTX, stuff like that. We need to try to make a lot of noise.
I know, I got you. Don't worry.
So that we don't talk about it.
Nice to me, man. Hold on.
Value the human race. Trademark.
Me too.
Chat, who just littered it? Who littered it? Chat, who just littered it?
Nice to see you guys.
Did a son just litter, chat? Sorry, I dropped. No. I get the speech impediments.
Devil works hard, but Chairman Bob's fans
Show me.
work harder. They're at every.
My bandana got fucked up.
What?
Can you hold this real quick? My bandana got fucked up.
Federal building is itself. The crowd itself, by and large, a lot of bystanders taking video, holding up signs, kind of standing, and mostly
Impeach Vance.
a handful, a number
Vance
of spectators within that crowd. It doesn't necessarily
first.
reflect the whole of the group itself. You know, Jory, you were mentioning
Impeach
we were just up in the mayor's
Vance.
office a short time ago talking
Vance.
with the mayor, about
What the
everything
fuck
that's
is this guy talking
transpired
about?
over the last couple of days as well. Obviously, the mayor concerned about
Pence.
the violence that has erupted.
Who the
but he
fuck is
obviously taking the
Pence?
stance of saying that the Trump administration's immigration policies and these ICE raids that have happened in greater Los Angeles is the reason that there has been a kind of uprising and resistance from the people here in Los Angeles. Angelinos
Guys,
taken to the streets for
Pence?
straight days now.
Is that the
crowds
old guy
getting bigger.
from the other administration?
People, some coming from the train station itself are kind of descending.
Can
on
they
this
even
area.
impeach that guy? I don't
You know,
think he's
when
part
we
of the show
were talking
anymore, is he?
yesterday when they set that car on fire, it took a minute for the fire department to get there and put that car fire out. I could tell you from either angle from where we're standing, it would be nearly impossible to get a fire
How
truck
can you
in, maybe
impeach
from over here by
Mike
Union Station,
Pence?
but
He's probably at
obviously,
home fucking
this
sipping on some
burning
coffee or
with
something like
people
that.
standing by, and that's why police have backed off a little bit at this point. Obviously,
What the
we're
fuck is
keeping
this
a
guy on
fairly
about?
safe distance away from the kind of strongest of the action. You hear the explosions as well from those cars. Obviously, people standing close by there, not necessarily a safe area to be. When we were parked just underneath City Hall by the mayor's office, the crowd rather was kind of moving their way up the street. They're all over this
Freemasonry
area, as I'm
runs
sure
the
you saw
world.
from Air 7, but
Chat,
obviously at this point,
I
this
see
is
this
the
every
main
day.
focus. The smoke could be seen from all around.
Freemason, brother, isn't that the guys that make the houses with bricks? That doesn't make any sense.
Now that we have you, I do want to ask you more about
Brother,
the mayor.
they're like layman.
You asked her about the violence and if she's blaming the rioters, the
It's a name.
demonstrators who are turning to violence, but she led her press conference directly blaming what has played out and the unrest in our city.
Whoa, hey, Jesus Christ, bro.
But also
I'll
saying
read your chat, man. What type is that shit, man?
Causing violence and you're attacking law enforcement, you are to blame as
Settle
well.
the
So
fuck
it
down,
almost
man.
seemed like
Gee whiz.
Look at the smoke here. Look at the smoke. Look at all that smoke right there.
Forget this is LA. You can get in somebody's house and live there for fucking 6 years, even though you don't actually pay rent. But God forbid somebody pulls out a gun, and the guy who has the gun is going to jail. It's all good.
This is North Los Angeles and Arcadia. North Los Angeles
Real.
Street and Arcadia, downtown, near the 101 freeway. Now what are they trying to light? There's a guy right there. Look at this guy.
Bro, this guy is lard.
Hitting the thing.
Very nice, man. Show that car, brother. Now, how does that further the movement? Like, how does that in any capacity help what is going on, the messagery, by hitting the top of a spinning Google car or whatnot?
I don't know that. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, there's three on. There was three fires. There's 1, 2, 3.
The problem is that the
So
fat
there's three
is
on
getting to
fire,
his.
and this would be the fourth one.
The fat is getting to the brain, I think.
And homes
It's
in
too
Los
much
Angeles.
lard. It's
The
too
LAPD,
much.
The Sheriff's Department, the CHP, all the local agencies are towing that fine line where they're saying, we're obviously not part of immigration and anything going on there, but we got to keep the peace on the streets in Los Angeles. And so it's tough because their presence alone is sometimes agitating the crowd. The police presence, the flashbangs, the tear gas, those are provoking the crowd to fire back. But it's tough because police are not part of immigration, but now they're part of these protests and these demonstrations. It's a nuanced issue that is playing out in the streets here in Los Angeles, and I think it's important to note folks are trying
It's a nuanced issue. Dude, I actually can't even. Who voluntarily watches this shit at home? Like it's some form of like truth. Like, bro, turn the TVs off. It's nuts.
Constituencies to tend to. And as she did also
What
say, the mayor
nuance
said
is there?
She's for everyone. She wants everyone to, she's not for one side or the other side or the other side. She wants everyone to be okay. She doesn't want to see violence and she wants to see her citizens.
Bro, if I start wilding out and doing illegal shit on my front yard, okay, and then the police shows up, okay, they're not escalating. It's not nuance. I'm in the wrong. I'm doing something wrong. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's no nuance here.
From our vantage point, like I said, we're
If some guy is robbing your house and you call the police and something's going on inside the house, would you be okay with it? The media comes in and say, a very nuanced issue is happening here at this guy's house. Very nuanced. Could be his fault. It could be the robber's fault. We don't know. It could be somebody's fault. There's nuance at play here, guys.
I don't think
Surely.
there's any police anywhere close to this. Whether or not the fire department is coming and how quickly they're coming remains to be seen. They might let this burn out, but obviously in the middle of the street here, a raging fire, cars that were set on fire during these demonstrations. A sad sight to see.
Isaac was police? Well, I mean, I would argue, isn't that gonna higher than the police?
You're just like in the thick of it, the smoke
On
is
paper?
behind you. What does it smell like? I'm just really curious with all the fumes in the air. Does it have a distinct smell? What's it like?
You know, it's an interesting question, too, because on Friday night, especially when those tear gas was shot from the feds outside the federal building, that is a very distinct smell. You get it up your nose, it burns all the way through your nostrils and gets into your eyes as well. Some of those pepper spray balls that we felt in Compton as well, those are kind of quick bangs. You kind of get a little bit and then you move on your way. This smells like an open dumpster fire. I mean, for better or worse. We could smell it when we pulled up and walked up the street.
I mean, it's exactly what it is.
Is kind of emanating. Thankfully, there's not much of a wind.
He said it right. Yeah, it is a dumpster fire.
But I think it's a true sense of what we're feeling here is that smoke is kind of emblematic.
Hassan Chan, what is that?
What's up, man? Oh my God. You guys need water? You good? Oh yes, I would love. Oh, beautiful. Marsh, you good?
I'm okay right now.
Big fan. Really appreciate what you do. You've just done. You've brought so much incredible change. Oh, I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Yeah. No, I appreciate you being out here. Have a good one.
That's awesome.
Is this guy selling flags? Bro, you have to be kidding me.
Nice to meet you.
Oh man, bro. Bro, you know what? Out of anybody out there, I respect the hustle. I respect this guy. Bro.
Y'all have no fucking idea. My boyfriend's gonna hate this. Oh
They
my
know.
God.
Oh no.
My boyfriend's gonna hate me. Oh my God.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Justice.
Dude, I can't. I've seen enough. Bro, chat. This is a Black Mirror episode. It has to be.
What's up, man? Hey, nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you too. Keep up for what you do, man. You fucking great voice. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, Dude, we need to get one of those motorbikes.
Chat.
Motorized little bikes.
Think about how ahead of its time the guys with the flags. You're seeing a bunch of grifters, dumb fucks, don't know what they're doing over there. They have money because they live in LA. He walks with flags. They all grift and buy the product. Everybody's losing money, being that this guy's making money. This guy's making a business. This guy sees a demand and he snap calls and he has the supply. That guy's probably a very legal immigrant making some cold hard cash out of some dumbasses. What a fucking goat. Respect on this guy. Respect on it. Yeah.
Oh, they're lobbing it up there.
Yeah.
Small part of the crowd. So it's tough to describe the crowd as a whole as agitators. I wouldn't even say that, even close to that.
I'm about to play 5 minutes. What do you think? 5 minutes. At 50. I respect that. Yeah, respect that, yeah.
Crazy video here, downtown Los Angeles, right near the 101 freeway.
If the guy was selling no flags, he wouldn't be going around with the flags.
Fire right now. They have destroyed. I don't know if police are there now or what. Are those booms like police firing some sort of tear gas or non-lethal ammunition? But we're hearing those booms now, so maybe that's police.
Yo, if you're burning shit down deliberately at some protest like that, as in political involving, you're a fucking terrorist. On God. Bro, you're not some like some ideological like super-minded. You're a terrorist. That's it. There's nothing else about it. It's just.
Yeah, really unbelievable.
Thank you.
Chad, the car's letting out his last scream, chat. That's it. That's it.
Hey, what's up? Oh, thanks, thank you.
This poor thing, chat.
Sorry, man.
Chat's clank talk, we call that. Chat, it's the yeah, I forgot. The death rattle, you know. The clank or death rattle. Unlucky. Three clankers for what? Oh, an interview.
No wonder there's so many federal agents in my fucking chat, dude.
What?
Like, half of the protest is Hassan Abias. Block cam selfie. Back cam selfie.
You got me.
Thank you for everything you do, honestly. I've been just watching you. Sorry, I was just tired from running over and everything. But been watching you for years. Love you. Can I take a picture of you?
Of course. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. From Pakistan, moved to LA around the same time as you, so it's been a very inspiring message.
Pakistan Zindabad.
Hell yeah. Dude, thank you so much for everything you do.
Nice to meet you, man.
Doing everything you do.
All right, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We should maybe go with Alvin that way. Just to explore, just to see if we can even fucking get out. Oh, sorry. Bro, this would be so sick if I could get FaZe Clan out here. Imagine Jason the Ween.
Oh no, I can't.
Once the demonstrators made their way onto the 101, it took CHP a little bit of time to come up with a plan and how they were able to do that. And here we have the 101 back open again. So same kind of situation here. There's a large group of people. It could turn very volatile.
It says that your takes are actually good today, for real, on God. But USA can't be safe, so plays in video games, cut.
People having fun watching.
Okay, it's a positive reinforcement over here. Okay, I'll do that.
Confrontation and altercation between officers and demonstrators.
So it looks like
ABC sucks. True.
That big the car fire. We have that wide angle. Is that the one on the other side? Is that a closer look at the car fire?
Yes.
And if so, there's people.
Chat. To see mainstream media downplay the severity of anything is such a problem. Like they're partially responsible for escalation of anything. Like to broadcast that message deliberately is a problem. I think they're partially at fault. 100%. I don't give a shit. And I said something about January 6th. I think the exact same thing. It's brain black mold.